Could it jump you?
What is up, my fellow anabolic freaking monsters? It's your boy here, Jersey Flex, back with another great video. Go down, crush that subscribe button. I tell you guys every goddamn time, because I swear it on my mother, you go hit that little red button, it'll make you 10 times more handsome. So go down, crush that subscribe button. In today's video, as you guys know by the title, we are going to be discussing ANAVAR. The proper way to take ANAVAR, what are the doses between men and women, all that stuff, yada yada. We're going to get into that later. It is a DHT derivative steroid, so there is no aromatization. As you guys know, I'm a gym bro. I wear a gold chain, not a stethoscope. I'm not your doctor. I am nobody and anybody to tell you to take any kind of drug. 100% illegal. I'm not promoting the usage of this compound. This video is only for entertainment purposes only. In the event that you are going to partake in the usage of ANAVAR, Oxandrolone, you should contact your healthcare provider first. Jersey Flex is not promoting the usage of this. I'm not. This video is only to educate you guys and to entertain you guys. So, for all the fans that have been following me lately, as you guys know, we're inside the Jersey Flex mobile right now. Woo woo. I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a physique update because you guys know I've been prepping for a bodybuilding show December 4th in Tampa. The year now is 2021, just in case if any of you guys watch this video in the future. So, down in the description below, I'm going to leave my Instagram handle where you guys can go give me a follow if you guys want to keep up to date with any of the contest prep and photos and stuff like that I'm going to be uploading on my Instagram. And basically, yeah, if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for being faithful to this channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. You just made yourself more handsome. So go down, crush that subscribe button. We're going to roll that freaking intro video and get this video started. Boom. What's up, you little handsome devil? Just made yourself more sexy for hitting that subscribe button. So just as promised, I'm going to roll a little bit of a physique update video that I recorded over in my kitchen, show you guys what the body's kind of looking like, and then we're going to get into the discussion of ANAVAR. So are you ready? We're going to roll that video right now. So, as you guys can see, I'm a little bit less shredded than I was maybe like a week or two ago. For those of you guys who have been keeping up to date with the stuff I've been doing, the reason why I kind of integrated some more calories is because I was starting to get too lean too fast, and I don't want to make that mistake. You end up losing muscle tissue when you get too lean too fast. So, kind of just up the calories, all clean calories, but that's a discussion for another video. The reason you guys are here is to discuss ANAVAR. So let's dive into ANAVAR. Finally. So anyways, ANAVAR, as I mentioned a little bit earlier in the video, is a DHT derivative steroid. It is an anabolic steroid. Some people out there may say that ANAVAR can make you lose body fat. It does not really make you lose body fat, to be honest. What really happens is it pulls the water from your fat molecules, which in a sense shrinks your fat molecules and puts it into your muscles. For those of you guys who don't know, your muscles are 40 to 60% water. They're sacs of tissue that contain water and glycogen hormones. So that is why ANAVAR is known for its crazy pumps. It also inhibits the usage of nitric oxide in your system, which is very important for pumps, and for those men out there using it, you know what nitric oxide's for. Don't lie to me, bro. So, yeah, that's basically ANAVAR in kind of a nutshell. It's a bronchodilator originally used for asthmatic people. It was actually prescribed to men and children back in, I believe, the 60s. So it is a pharmaceutical drug. which was later banned for obvious reasons. Made you look juicy and yoked. Every compound that makes you look juicy and yoked, they seem to be banning. So, just gotta go to the black market. I didn't say that. But it is kind of the reality of it. That is why it got banned. It was eventually being abused by athletes for enhanced athletic performance. So that is that. Now let's get into the dosages, because this video is kind of discussing the proper usage of ANAVAR. Not that the usage of any kind of drug is ever proper. Again, repeating what I'm saying, I'm not promoting the usage of this compound. No, I'm not. So, ANAVAR, one thing you should know about the difference between a man and a woman taking it. For a woman, it's magnified by 10. So basically, there's a huge difference between a woman taking 5 milligrams and a man taking 5 milligrams. To be honest, if there's a man out there taking 5 milligrams, he's a goddamn pussy. It's not going to do anything for you, dude. At all. A woman taking 5 milligrams, it's magnified by 10. So it's the equivalent of a man taking 50 milligrams. So you kind of get where I'm going with this. ANAVAR is a very famous pre-contest, or contest prep rather, a drug. Reason being is because, like I mentioned, it pulls water from your fat molecules and kind of like shrivels them up and puts them into your muscle. It's a it hardens you in a sense, and it's also a muscle building compound. On average, statistics, blah, 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 people claim on forums and whatnot that they've gained 5 to 10 pounds, anywhere between 5 to 10 pounds of lean muscle mass in a 2 to 3 month cycle of 40 to 50 milligrams a day. And that's for men. 40 to 50 on a woman would be nuts. It would be astronomical. It's like a man taking 400 milligrams. You'd probably die of blood pressure issues. So keep that in mind. So yeah, it's very popular amongst a female bikini competitors due to its safety protocols. And it's non-aromatizing as well because it's a DHT derivative. So women will, I mean, I can't say that it won't give you androgenic side effects, because women that have ran like 3 to 4 cycles, they do start kind of knowing some masculine features begin to arise. So, and that's not to say if they're taking a different kind of steroid alongside with it, so you can't really tell if they're mixing compounds. But women who are strictly only using ANAVAR have noticed by their 3rd or 4th cycles that they begin to develop masculine features. And, you know, everybody's different out there. So you can't say that all women after their 3rd or 4th cycle, it's not set in stone. Some women after their 1st cycle, they're really sensitive to the compound, and, you know, they start getting a masculine jawline, for crying out loud. So, but in the grand scope of androgens, ANAVAR is technically considered a weaker androgen. Let me move the camera. Kind of cutting off half my head. So yeah, it is generally weaker than a lot of other compounds, but you could still get crazy results. It all depends on the person. It's a phenomenal compound for pumps, etc., etc. And in the bodybuilding world, it is also referred to as the baby brother of D-ball, Dianabol. I will make a separate video discussing Dianabol, but D-ball, unlike ANAVAR, it has a double carbon bond, so it's more effective at the receptor site. So the androgen as well is more effective than testosterone, even though it has a androgenic ratio of 150 to 50, which is weaker than testosterone, but it's what occurs at the receptor site that makes Dianabol so effective. Again, that's a topic for a different video, and it aromatizes terribly, which is kind of what I wanted to get at. So there's the whole risk of gyno and really powerful, nasty D-ball estrogen attacking your system. Luckily, with ANAVAR, you don't have that, so you don't really need to worry about that. So the moment you guys have all been kind of waiting for is, how do you properly take it? So, okay, women, I typically don't ever see them or hear about them taking any more than 10 milligrams a day. So 10 milligrams a day for women is kind of like a maximum. Some might even push 15, but that's a bit crazy for me, in my opinion. Now let's discuss men, because most of you guys watching this are men. I could tell by my viewing analytics. About like 90% of you guys are gym bros watching me. So men should start off their cycle typically anywhere between 10 to 30 milligrams a day. That's like how you kickstart it. 10 to 20, maybe 30. 30 might be a little bit high in some people's opinion, but you know, that's kind of what you do. And it has about a 9-hour half-life, so it stays in your system for about 9 hours. Unlike Dianabol, which I mentioned earlier, only stays in your system for about 4 hours. How fast does it kick in? Basically the day of. After an hour, depending on the person or the individual, you're going to feel it after an hour. It's an oral. It's fast acting. To really feel the full effect of it, probably takes about a week or two, I would say, in my opinion. Again, it all depends on the person. So, everybody's different. And yeah, so normally you start off the cycle with anywhere between 10 to 30 milligrams a day as a guy. And later on, you kind of work your way up to 40, 50, 60. I personally would never go more than 50 in one day. Two times a day, 25 milligrams in the morning, 25 milligrams in the afternoon, you know, like a pre-workout, because it's fast acting, known for its pumps. So 50 in one day. And I've seen on online forums and online discussions, guys taking 60 milligrams, or they take 100 milligrams a day. And, you know, it all depends on the purity of it too, because most of the time people are unfortunately getting this stuff off the streets, and it affects the purity. Sometimes you might not even get the real stuff. So, if you're getting some knockoff, half ANAVAR, half Tylenol, ANAVAR out there from Joe Schmo in the dark alley, you're probably going to end up taking 100 milligrams to feel something. Whereas if it's pure and it's 100% pharmaceutical grade, you're going to feel something with only 20 to 40 milligrams. You know, it all depends on what you're getting and the person, the individual themselves. So that's kind of what I got to say about that. Obviously, it's more effective if you take your full daily dose in one shot, because, you know, you're going to increase the anabolic activity in your body, you know, for a duration of 9 hours instantly. But if you want to split that dose because you're saying, okay, 9 hours, let's take half of it in the morning, half of it in the afternoon, you'll kind of be anabolic all day, just not as anabolic. You know, you kind of think of it like that. What also can help you make that decision is if you're running a test base. If you're running testosterone alongside with ANAVAR, you don't really need to be taking it all in one shot to be maximum anabolic. You can kind of take your ANAVAR throughout the day because you're already running test. You're already anabolic because of the increased amount of testosterone serum in your body. So, yeah, that's kind of just like a little rundown. I kind of want to make this video for you guys to know the effective ways of taking ANAVAR, kind of give a little bit of insight of the dosages behind the ANAVAR. So go down, crush that subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more content. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be going to the Mr. Olympia competition in Orlando 2021. So hopefully they'll allow me to walk around with a camera, and I'm going to vlog that. Upload a video of that. I'm also going to upload a video on a review on Dianabol, which I briefly mentioned earlier. So there's a lot of great content coming to Jersey Flex. Make sure you go down, crush that subscribe button, go down into the description. I got my Instagram there. Give me a follow. And until next time, guys, let's roll that freaking outro video. You heard me?